Hi guys, this is Robert Fountain, Fountain Guitar Works. About to throw some new pickups and a harness in this ES339 and show you some of the stuff I want to get out of the way. If you look, there is a rat's nest. It is everywhere and anywhere. Previous modifier put the rings on backwards, which is pretty simple, silly. And got some Seymour whole lot of humbuckers and a harness I got for free with the pickups. And that's my cat, Teddy. Orange drop style caps, CTS, brass sleeve and center control thing. We'll play some tunes out of it so you can tell what she sounds like with the factory wiring harness and factory Epiphone pickups and see what she sounds like. Middle position. It's nice squawky, underwound sounds. PAF style. Nothing over the top or beautiful or life-changing with the stock pickups. It's pretty out of tune. I stopped taking the strings off so I could do this. You hear it with a whole lot of humbuckers. They're supposed to emphasize the high strings a lot more, so we'll see if that's true because they're particularly weak on the neck situation. Good stuff, nothing amazing. Throw the pickups in there to the stock harness and see what changes, if it's worth the investment or not. We'll see what happens, guys. And it ain't cute. When you look at what I presume to be stock caps, you know, compared to my thumb is a chiclet and looks like a piece of candy. There's only one magnesium or metal, the rest were brass sleeves. But when you compare our chiclets, Cat is always excited about this, to what is in the new stuff. You know, this the size might not directly equate to quality, but I feel like definitely just way prettier, way better looking. When you look at the back of these pots, you see it has a detent for the brass pot post to spin on, and just better. You see all the wires here. There will be more wires than on the thing than what's on the sheet, because I have to connect the output and the toggle switch and the pickups. But for all intents and purposes, this was executed with this, you know, what, one wire, a couple of solder points, two caps. So just looking again at, you know, the brass, what I try to use for people and for my own projects. This one was a coincidence. I could get it in the with the order as a bonus, as incentive. Great. Looks really nice. I got the white mocked up. It was a leap of faith with the color, because I've never seen a ES Sunburst with white pickups. I kind of figured I'd like it, and I think I like it a lot. I got them mocked up to the old harness, and I'm going to make one solder connection because I broke a wire on the old one, and get everything taped together, and we'll see what it sounds like with new pickups to an old stock bird's nest wiring harness. Alright, got her plugged in. I wanted to play the same settings that we used last time, but it was just too much preamp gain from these pickups pushing so much harder. Just couldn't hit hard without it starting to smolder a little bit. So I did change the amp settings, took the preamp way back and the master up a little bit, get it cleaned up a little bit. First thing I noticed is it's silent now. Before in the videos you surely heard the hum. The TV's right in front of me, there's a mini fridge, all kinds of crap around me that make electrical disturbances in the sound, but it is quiet. You'd never know it was on. Well, let's check it out. Right now we're in this is the neck pickup. Definitely hearing the treble response increase like these pickups are supposed to want to deliver. I'll agree with that. I like that. Neat stuff. Check out both. Been messing around with the pickup height a little bit, trying to find a happy medium. This is fresh and it's going to change with the harness to some degree or another, and we're going to try to figure out what. But that's mid. Get a really nice jumpy, lively, probably a good strummy thing. A little bit too woody for my super clean tone that I like. This is our bridge. Has a nice edge and bite to it. Get rid of some of that spank. There's still spank, but it's not like the other ones where the sound is 75% spank and percussionist. There's actually a lot of tone and harmonics behind this now. Lots of bite. Nice. Sounds good for a ES339 playing telly stuff. Yeah, baby. There's some EQing. Like I said, the new pots and everything will change the sound, and I'm assuming take a lot of the harshness off. But big change. Wow, I really like the increased response. Kind of got a good comparison, so now we gotta get into the cork sniffing, see what the new harness installed and see what that takes us from this to there, and try to sniff out the differences, see what happens. Alright, got the new harness in, a little bit more management to do. All the mushiness I thought and I was concerned about pretty much disappeared. Especially the bridge pickup, I gotta switch the position around. My phone's giving off that tick, but much more transparent. Lost a lot of the bassy mushiness I was worried about that came with the original electronics. This is the middle position. Still strummy like it was. Nice and woody. Lost a lot of the squawk. Go to the bridge position. Nice and bright. Still lots of edge to it. Got rid of some of the ugly frequencies that were floating around in the old harness. The obnoxious brightness is probably more so the AC15C1, because I haven't done the bright cap mod, which I'm thinking I'm definitely gonna probably dig into maybe Sunday. And beautifully transparent, nice and percussive. Beautiful, dense harmonics. I'd say definitely emphasize these guys more than previously. Great, especially for a bridge pickup. Really beautiful, has the bright, the articulation, snap, the edge, the clarity. Got some spank to it. See, we'll tone off a little bit. You do get some nice, more hollow body associated sound. It keeps a lot of its edge because it's uncovered and it's a higher output modified humbucker.
Nice, nice, nice. I haven't given you guys any gain yet because I'm selfish and I'm an old soul. So let's try something. Start. Play with the masters a little bit. Cool. That's up to you guys. You got the sounds to decide with. We all got guitars that could benefit from a lot of different things, especially me. I can speak for myself that this needs polished, and a couple other things need harnesses and could probably stand pickups. But if it's something you're curious, we can definitely talk about it, and maybe this helped you show some of the benefits and the effects that you can have with changing out components, changing out parts. And we get into tuners and nuts and hardware, steel quality. But electrically speaking, and your signal wise, easy to do with this. Maybe not easy, but it's one of the more simpler fixes. And that's my cat Bear. Well, this is Robert from Fountain Craft. Hopefully it helped you learn something. I did.